Over 100 million inhabitants, an area of over 1 million square kilometers, and one of the countries of origin of modern man. A country full of history, tragedy, but also joy of life. Today we talk about Ethiopia, more specific about football in Ethiopia. A video about the history of Ethiopia could certainly fill several hours, so I will limit myself to the current situation. The large country in East Africa is currently struggling with severe unrest, which has escalated due to the postponed parliamentary elections. A nationwide state of emergency has been declared since the beginning of November. Large parts of the country are affected by the fightings, but in this video we want to focus on sport. The country is particularly known for its strong runners, who regularly compete for gold medals at the Olympics and World Championships. But there is also a lot of interest for football. Originally, it was the Italians who made football popular in Ethiopia. In 1943, the Ethiopian Football Federation was founded. In 1952, Ethiopia joined the FIFA and was one of the founding nations of the Confederation of African Football, CAF. A national competition was held for the first time in 1944, when teams from different parts of the capital Addis Ababa came together, and the first title went to British military mission. 1 year later, the Ethiopian Cup was held for the first time. It's still played regularly today. Over the years, various teams have dominated the national competition. The Ethiopian Premier League was installed for the first time in the 1997-98 season. Ethio Electric SC was the first champion. For the 2006-2007 season, the league was expanded to 16 teams, and it still has this strength today. To this day, one team dominates the league. St. George SC from Addis Ababa has collected a total of 29 titles in all these years, including before the start of the Premier League. The last title, however, was a while ago in 2017. Our insider today, Gattouch Panom, also plays for St. George, but he can also be found in the midfield of the national team. At this point, also a big thanks to AT Soccer Agency, through whom the contact was made.
Football in Ethiopia, everyone, they love football. Every child, they want to play football. So everybody loves sport, especially football. So we are enjoying here. Our people, they love football. So that's why we keep playing like in national team level. So they are supporting us. So in Ethiopia, there is different from, I can say that it is different from the rest of Africa because everybody loves football.
A negative highlight was certainly in 2018, when the league was suspended due to an attack on a referee. Play only resumed 2 weeks later after clear regulations were put in place to protect referees. The reigning champions are Fasil Kenema from the city of Gondar. Internationally, teams from Ethiopia have not yet had too much success. In the last qualifying round for the CAF Champions League, the then champions Mekele 70 and Derta FC did not compete. The year before, the team was eliminated by the representative of Equatorial Guinea. The last time St. George made it to the group stage of the Champions League was in 2017. They finished third. Of course, the history of Ethiopia's national team is also rich in events. The team made its first appearance in 1947 and scored a 5-0 victory over French Somaliland, now Djibouti. The highest victory in history also came against this opponent, a 10-2 win in 1954. This era was probably the most successful for the team. The biggest success to date came in 1962, when they won the Africa Cup of Nations in their own country. At that time, 4 teams took part and Ethiopia defeated the United Arab Republic, the joint state of Egypt, Syria and Yemen at that time, in the final. After that, things went downhill step by step. And in 1972, Ethiopia failed to qualify for the Africa Cup. 1982 was the last time that they qualified for the tournament for a long time. This was followed by a long break from the Continental Championship. And there was little success for a long time. At the beginning of the new millennium, they slowly managed to return to their old successes. A first step was the win of the Sisava Cup in 2001, a tournament for East and Central African countries. In 2004, the team repeated this success and created a great enthusiasm at home. In 2008, one of the darkest hours awaited the national team when they were suspended by FIFA. The reason for this was the disregard of an action plan decided by FIFA, the National Association and CAF. As a result, they also missed out on qualifying for the first World Cup on the African continent in South Africa in 2010. From his childhood, Gattouch can still remember this. But since then, he sees a positive development.
We were young at that time, but we know that the FIFA or the CAF suspended the Ethiopian football. So after that, after 2 years suspension, we come back, and then in 2013 we go to, after 31 years, we go to African Cup Nations. So this shows that we have some progress.
In July 2009, they returned to the international stage, but there were hardly any good results. It was not until 2013 till they made positive headlines again and qualified for the African Cup in South Africa after a long break. Although they were eliminated in the group stage, there was still clear progress to be seen. The country has never qualified for a World Cup. The best performance was in the qualification for the 2014 World Cup, when they were only defeated by Nigeria in the third round. For the upcoming World Cup in Qatar, they were eliminated in the second round. The current national team consists almost exclusively of players that play in the domestic league. One exception is midfielder Shimelis Bekele, who plays in Egypt. Gattouch has also ventured out and played in Russia and Saudi Arabia, and he wants to promote football in his country.
I wish everything like the European standard. I want my country football, like they have to progress, doing professionals, doing good things for the upcoming generations. So in this case, I wish everybody to focus on football, like to develop and doing some good stuff for the next generations.
With a population of over 100 million people, Ethiopia certainly has incredible potential. And perhaps the association will be able to promote this even better in the future. But first and foremost, I hope that peace will return to Ethiopia soon and that the people in the country will be able to live safely. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel Football Worldwide. Together we travel through the world of football and get to know football in every country of the world. Which nation should I feature next? Write it down in the comments, and also don't forget to follow my Instagram page. Take care, and I hope to see you soon on this exciting journey. I say goodbye in Amharic, the official language in Ethiopia. Behina Hunip.